Hello, loves. Welcome back to my daughter's channel. Today we're going to be doing or teaching you how to do faux locks. Vicky,
Mom, I'm taking video.
I'm about to drop this shit. One.
Turn to
The first method of two is the wraparound. So the hair that I used was the Mojo Locks, 18 inches. It is an ombre pretty color that I used for her that she picked out, and the color is T1B30. So there's a crochet too. You can buy it at any beauty supply store, and that's the crochet lock. There's a loop at the top to loop in the braid, and then that's where it opens, where you're going to insert your braid for the wraparound and the go through for the second method. This is the color. It's really pretty. A little like orangey blonde at the bottom, and a light, a mixture of light and dark brown at the top. So the prep was you part the hair up and then braid it individually all the way to the end. And this is how I crochet it. You're going to get a closer look in the second method, but I wanted to give you a full look of her head when I wrap around the braid, because it's going to be a little easier when it's far away. So after you pull through and crochet the lock into the braid, you're going to open it up like I showed you before right there at the top, and you're going to put that braid in between the lock. So you open it up and you slowly wrap the lock around. So it's kind of like the individual look where you do it by hand, regularly, not crocheted. But it's easier because the dread is already made for you and you don't have to make the dread yourself, so there won't be as much gapping. It'll be a little bit easier. But this method is a little easier than the second method, but I like the second method a little better because it's less messy and it makes the dread still pretty, just in case you mess up. So wrap it all around all the way through and you'll have a pretty crochet braid. The braids, or not the braids, the locks that you need to look at needs to be hollow, because if they're not hollow, you cannot pull the hair through the lock. You need to make sure they're, when you squeeze it, they're kind of airy and bouncy. Not hard at all, because if they are hard, then those are for the crochet locks that need to be done with cornrolls, not individuals. So there's the concentrated face, tongue out, mouth open. Make sure you're doing it right, girl. And that's how you do the wraparound. Pretty easy. And here comes the second method. Method 2, through. We're going to take the braid through the crochet lock, not wrap around with your tool. So keep watching.
First thing you do is you braid your hair and get your plait. You open up your crochet tool and you go sideways in the braid. You don't go up and down. You go sideways. Then you will hook the looped crochet hair and lock your latch up. Pull it through. Then take the braid and the lock, pull it through and tighten. Now what you're going to do, since this thread is really nice, you're going to see how long the hair goes and start from that end. And go inside of the lock, but go slowly, and you want to stay in the middle of the lock until you reach the top of the lock. Make sure that when you're going through, you're staying in the middle as close as possible, because your braid will stick out. Then you get to the top. I try to get it from the back because it's less noticeable. All the way to the top. Then, to get the top, you put the end in the lock like you did before. Close the latch and go all the way to the end. and you pull, and you pull a stone, and you're done. That's how you do. Look, show you one more time. Ghetto camera. Yeah, right there. Okay. Like I said, go sideways. In the braid. Both the lock, crochet here, and lock it up. Measure the hair. If it's too long, you can go halfway and then do the other half. Or if it's short or you feel comfortable, you can go all the way at the end. Go nice and slow. Way up to the top where that braid's sticking out at as close as possible. Do the end of the hair, latch it up through the lock. Sometimes you don't get it all the time the first try. It's okay. Just do it again. Once you start doing it more and more, it'll get easier for you to do. But this hair is shorter. It's not braided all the way to the end. So, here we go. Latch it up and let's try again. There we go. So times the charm. If a little thing's hanging out the end, I just unravel it a little bit, tuck in a little piece of hair, tuck it in, and ravel it back up. There we go. That's how you do it. I'm gonna finish the product and show you how I'm gonna accessorize.
Ow, that was my eye.
Turn around. I know they say I'm so many things. Something going down, that's the way it seems. Shouldn't be the reason why you act this strange. And nobody's holding you back from me. Cause I know how you usually do. Say anything that makes sense too. Why can't you just tell the truth? Is somebody there, then tell me who. What's the bitch name? What's her name? When I catch her around the block, I'm gonna win the Glock. Where that 3 bullets at? Say her name, nigga, say it. Cause I'm pulling out with my girls. She in the back with a motherfucking grenade. Say my name, say my name. You think I'm fucking playing?
Ain't nobody playing. Nigga, where's your brain? Say my name, say my name.
So, Erica, we in Albertsons and we are trying to have her have a cognitive exercise so she can not give a fuck if people stare at her looking, you know, in mid-process of weaving.
Oh my god.
Mid-process of weaving. If someone say something, we're gonna say cognitive exercise. Alright, I think I need some grapes. They back here.
Grapes are right here. Like, do you want strawberries or do you want watermelon?